Hey, what's going on everyone? We have some tips and strategy for team series workout number 2. 120 double unders each person, so it's relay style, so one person does 120, next person then goes. 120 chest to bar, but they need to be in sets of 15, we'll talk about that. 120 hang power snatches, sets of 15 as well, and then another 120 double unders each person, relay style. The weights are only 95-65. So the first thing that kind of screams out at people should be grip. This is a ton of grip management. If you're someone that tears easily, hey, get some natural grips, get some tape, whatever you need to do. We don't want to tear during those chest to bar, and then you're a mess on those hang power snatches. So number one, when it comes to strategy, I would have your most consistent double under go first. That person that either does 120 unbroken, or they're always consistently doing sets of 60. You don't want that person that's all erratic. The reason being is that if you start off with someone who keeps messing up, that puts you in a negative mindset for the rest of the workout, gets you a little bit more nervous, your heart rate goes up even while you're waiting on your teammate. Now, when it comes to those chest to bar pull-ups, first thing first, break them up before they break you. So if your max set is 15, opening up with a set of 15 probably isn't smart. Plus, you have to consider, hey, is my teammate good or bad at them? If you have someone who has chest to bar butterfly and they're ripping through unbroken sets of 15, that might take them 10, 11, 12 seconds to get done. They're going to tag you in. So if 15 is a max and you have a partner that can do 10, 12 seconds to get 15 done, you might want to break these up 5, 5, 5 with a short rest so you never hit that threshold, because your rest time is going to be very limited. All right, so imagine, let's say I have 30 chest to bar pull-ups unbroken. I'd probably go 10, 5 out of the gate, especially with a partner that can really hammer it out. Now on the flip side, if your partner is that person that's going to be doing a set of 3, a set of 5, wherever it happens to be, a lot of breaks in between, not doing 15 in a row, you have the opportunity to push the envelope a little bit more, buy some time for your team, because you're going to have a solid rest time in between. Now, going into these hang power snatches, obviously the double unders and the chest to bar pull-ups are going to play a factor in them. But one thing I don't think people don't think about is the amount of core work that's going on and fatigue in your core from doing all that chest to bar. It is a bigger kip. We are going to be pushing the envelope more than normal. It does fry your core and hip flexors. So now we have hang power snatches. Same rule, break them before they break you. And we have a couple different ways we can barbell cycle. We'll talk about that in a second. And then it's really just gut through these last double unders. Stay as smooth as possible, breathe, hold that nice tight position with those handles in front of you. If you're not good at double unders, we have an awesome double under video. Hopefully we'll link in the description below. You can check it out. But it's really just gutting through at that point. Your forearms are going to be on fire. So what? You're almost done. All right, so now we're going to talk a little bit about this barbell cycling. And again, it's just like that chest to bar. If 15 in a row at 95 is heavy for you, hopefully it isn't. You're going to want to break it up a little bit more. If you have a partner that can fly through it, no problem. Be smart. Don't burn yourself out. If you have a partner that is very slow at them, you have an opportunity to catch up or speed up your time a little bit, buy back some of that lost time from your partner. All right, so now Legit's going to show us a couple different ways to barbell cycle. We see a lot of people have a hard time transitioning from overhead back into that hook grip. So Legit's going to do this as slow as she can because it's a little hard at first. So just focus on kind of what she does with her body. So go ahead, just hang power snatch it overhead. On the way down, you'll see her lean back a little bit, elbows bend, and that regrip happens. All right, do it again for me. Nice and slow, lean back, elbows bend, regrip and down. Now I want you to notice what she does with her hips and her feet, because she uses her body as a spring to absorb this so she can go right into that second rep. Do like 3 in a row for me. See a little bounce and catch, bounce and catch. This is awesome if you're able to do this. It's a very fast rep, and relax and put that bar down. But what's one thing that you didn't really do much while you're doing that? Breathe. You don't breathe much when you do that. So if you can cycle, breathe as best you can, but that's not a problem for you, awesome. Now what happens when you start fatiguing out? All of a sudden the feet are going crazy. We need to get some more of that leg involved. We're going to let the bar travel down maybe to the top of the knee. So Legit's going to slow it down a little bit. She's not going to be doing that bounding, that touch and go snatch. She's going to let it travel down her leg more, up overhead, same regrip, all the way down. Do it like you normally would in a workout if you had to go all the way down. So it's still fast in that transition, but we're loading up those hamstrings, those legs a little bit more, and relax. You can chill. So play around this. You want to practice this barbell cycling. You want to figure out what you're going to be breaking up when, how you're going to communicate to your partner. The last thing that hopefully you're thinking about is if you're doing sets of 15, there is a lot of transitions. You have at least one transition between one person doing double unders and the next, another transition to the 15 chest to bar, and then just repeat that. You have 8 transitions in the chest to bar, and I believe 8 transitions in the hang power snatches, if my quick math is right. If it's wrong, I apologize. I'm doing this on the fly. and they have at least another 2 transitions getting into those double unders. With that many transitions, you want to be fast. So figure it out with your teammate right away. We don't want to dilly-dally in transition. That's not where you're resting. That is not your rest, that transition. That transition needs to be fast, aggressive, get on that bar right away, get on this barbell right away. Hope that helps. I'd love to hear how you're doing this. We're going to be doing it on Friday in classes here at CrossFit Soar. If you have any questions, post below.